Hello people, and this is gonna be a review of the Gadget Deals 103 Silicone keyboard. Now as you can see, this is a flexible keyboard. I got it on Amazon for $5.99, and the thing is I just wanted a normal keyboard, so I was searching for one on Amazon and this just popped up. So I sort of always wanted a sort of flexible rubber keyboard, so I bought this one. This is a bit costly than your conventional keyboard. Those I think you can get for $350 or something. This one was again $5.99, and I just didn't look that much into the pictures and stuff, and I just ordered it on impulse, and this is what I got. This is the packaging it comes in. As you can see, plain simple packaging, no manufacturer, nothing written on it. And here it says sent as per availability. That is, I think, the color availability. So yeah, this is what I got. Now the images shown on the website or on Amazon were a few different ones. The first image was a sort of blue colored keyboard, but this one is transparent. That was not. That was a sort of opaque image. And also the other thing was that the second image showed me a sort of numpad and the 1 2 3 buttons over here, which I didn't get. So yeah, that is the case. When I got the product and went on to check the photos, I got to know that the third and fourth picture shown on the Amazon page didn't have the numpad section. So yeah, this is what you get. First of all, when I got it, I was a bit, I don't know, it did not sort of wow me. But slowly I've been using it for like 2 days or something. And it's a sort of catching up process. Now one thing I don't like about this is this part of the flexible keyboard. As you can see, it has that big old chip inside. I wish this would not be there. I guess it's not feasible for them to manufacture it without this thing. So, but the thing is, it's pretty flexible. As you can see, this is how it comes up in the packaging, rolled sort of. And one more thing about the keyboard is it is wireless. I'm sorry, it's not wireless, it's waterproof, that is. And if you can see, there are no sort of holes or anything for the water to pass through. It has got this rubber like material on the cable. So yeah, it's I think good for a splash or two. You wouldn't drown your keyboard in the swimming pool. I think it can handle that, but let's not go there. This can survive, I think, pretty much any splashes or minor or even major spills on the keyboard. Now coming to the button layout of the thing, as you can see, it has got sort of tactile buttons. They are a bit clicky. This is rubber. One more thing I did not sort of like about this is that it has no sort of feet which can glue to any surface, so it can sort of easily move around. I wish it had the feet, but this one doesn't. And yeah, coming to the button layout, as you can see, there's no numpad section, so it's a bit not normal sort of a deal to use the keyboard. Normally your hands go over here and the other hands go over here. Sorry, the other hand goes over here, but that is not the case. So there's a sort of a learning curve with this keyboard, and it's quite a steep one. You really have to get used to it. Some irregularities with the keyboard are these things. There are 2 space keys. When you sort of type, you hit this one rather than this one, so I guess that's why they got it over here, because the whole design had to be changed because of this chip being here. Also, some other things are, there are some blank keys, so here and here, so you won't get that hands-on feel of a proper conventional keyboard. You can't really type as quickly as you would on a normal keyboard. So yeah, as I was saying, there's quite a steep learning curve with this thing. the first day or two you won't actually get to use it properly or make the most out of it, but as with most things, you will eventually learn to type at a good enough pace. So yeah, this is the keyboard. As you can see, it's quite thin. It's about, I think, 8 millimeters in height. This width is, I think, about 120 to 130 millimeters, and this is quite shorter than a normal keyboard. This, I think, is let's see, almost 400 millimeters in length, there or thereabout. So yeah, that is the Silicone keyboard. This is from Amazon again, and yeah, I've got nothing much to say about this except for the steep learning curve. But it's good for someone who wants portability and small size, because it can just roll up. And again, as I said, it is waterproof. There's no need to test it because everything is sealed shut. There's no opening. One more thing is that here's a sort of an LED light which glows red when you hit the caps lock button. So yeah, those are just the things off the top of my head that I've come across within the first 2 days of using it. I obviously bought it as a sort of impulse buy. If you want to buy something like this, make sure it has everything you require. Like in my case, I didn't even see the pictures, and I got this part missing. This is not that big a deal to me, but for some people, when you spend $599 on a keyboard, you think or you wanted to have everything. This is the USB cable that comes with the keyboard. I wish it had this sort of a rubbery texture to it. That would look cool. So yeah, those are the sort of good and bad things about the keyboard. If you want to buy one, there's the link in the description to the Amazon page. And make sure you check everything about this keyboard before buying it. I again bought it as a sort of an impulse thing. I was not very thrilled for the first 2 days, but I am beginning to accept it. It's not bad actually. It's quite a great looking keyboard. Also, there's that transparent look, and there's also that cool factor that comes along with the keyboard. Let's say you're sitting in a cafe or something like that, and maybe your friend comes along, and this is a sort of conversation starter sort of a thing. So yeah, that is about it. That is the review for the, again, Gadget deals 103 Silicone, 103 keys. That must be the number of keys that comes with the keyboard. So yeah, that is the review for this keyboard, guys. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and you'll see me in the next one. Thank you. Thanks a lot.